Okay, so look, guys, there's a money glitch people like Hamza and other online business guys are using. And a lot of people that are watching these guys don't even realize this. And I don't want you to miss this and actually use this for your own business to make a lot of money in this digital space. Personally, I use this thing myself to a certain degree. And in this video, I'm going to reveal the entire scheme people like Hamza and other big guys are using so you can take advantage of it. Okay. All right. So, first of all, how do these guys make money? Well, they all make money by selling a digital product slash community offer, a course, something that where they create content and they sell that as an extension of themselves, right? And to be honest with you, this is one of the best ways to make money online. And if you do this thing the right way, you can change lives for a lot of people, right? Whenever people hear info product, course, whatever, they instantly think it's a scam, right? The courses have been frowned upon for the longest time. But people forget that you can actually build a very good course and something that truly changes lives and provides a lot of value. And you can even sell your online course business. Like you can even build it in a way that is exitable business, right? You can exit it. And that's what I'm doing myself. I'm currently running an info product business for a year now. It's producing very, very good profits, but I'm also putting systems in place that it's like it's gonna be available for me to sell it. This business model absolutely changed my life, allowed me to reach 40 to 50K consistent profit per month, and also allowed me to create a wonderful online community that I'm super proud of. But now, once we know how they make their money, we can actually analyze how this whole business model works and how that is an infinite money glitch. Okay, we have a product at the top, right? That's your North Star. That's the main thing, right? It's generating revenue. Usually the product like this goes for anywhere between 97 and 497 or even $1,000. Now, me myself and other content creators like Hamza gets all their traffic organically. Means they do not spend any money on paid ads, marketing whatsoever. They have the product, and the way they sell that product is they create content. So the free content they're producing on their YouTube channels is their way to sell their paid product. That's pretty obvious for a lot of people. A lot of people already know that, how this business model works. But there's one hidden thing a lot of people do not see actually, and it's pretty genius. So for example, Hamza, okay? He has his online course, but then there's a online community on school, right? Online courses can get ripped off and just shared all over the place. But one thing that people can get ripped from you, from your product, is your community. And that is one of the most important things. And in Hamza's case, people that join his course and his community, they're able to get support from Hamza himself. So that is one of the biggest selling points of this whole product. When people join, they are able to ask questions and then Hamza answers those questions, right? And this is where he found an infinite money glitch. He records himself answering these questions and then uploads those short bits of him answering those questions on his second YouTube channel, which in return makes more people interested in actually joining the program because they can ask Hamza a specific question they have themselves and get his support, right? And the more people join, the better community becomes because there's more and more content to be created. Each customer makes the product better, and each customer gives Hamza ability to create more content while answering their questions. And as he creates more content and publish more content answering their questions, more and more people want to join the community. So there's literally unlimited supply of content Hamza can produce, and that content itself becomes a marketing tool to market that product. That creates a massive flywheel effect. So when you launch your online course slash community, it's hard to get people to join, right? You don't have social proof, you don't have much going on for you. But as you start getting more and more people in, it becomes easier and easier to sell it. And this is where Hamza did things right. He didn't just answer those questions and left it private. He actually recorded himself answering those questions and shared those share those answers on his second YouTube channel. And this is the infinite money glitch he uses to sell his product. Each new Hamza student member of the community has their own unique story, has their own unique set of problems. So he literally is never gonna run out of content ideas and people to help, right? Because there's going to be people all the time coming in to with these sets of problems. And as Hamza helps these people, those people become better, they actually start adding value to new members. And this is actually what big tech companies has been using for ages. For example, like Google, right? The more people uses Google and uses their search algorithm and search for something, the better the algorithm becomes. And the better the algorithm becomes, the more people going to start using Google. So it becomes even better. So it's like literally it's a self-feeding mechanism you put in place when you start a business. First, it's very hard to get the ball rolling, but as it starts to roll, you literally can't stop it after that. Luke Belmer, Iman Gadzi, Hamza himself, another glitch these guys are using, which is also very, very smart. They are literally using other people's labor to make them rich, famous, popular on the internet. Okay. If you go on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, there's hundreds of fan pages of these people. The way to do it, for example, Hamza has this affiliate offer for this program, so people can become affiliate and promote his program, right? And he has thousands of pieces of content on YouTube, podcasts, whatever. So for some people that join his community, he emphasizes that, hey, look, you can clip me from talking on this podcast, you can clip me from talking on this YouTube video, and create fan pages, share those videos, and you're gonna have an affiliate installed in your bio, whatever, right? And you're gonna make 50% commission for selling my program. Now, people like Iman Gadji, for example, they do not really have an affiliate offer, I believe, but what they do is they hire people, and I think he really emphasizes and really looks after what content is being created, but essentially he hires people to create fan pages of him and just repurpose massive pieces of content across social media, which then drives the whole top line funnel traffic from his TikTok pages, Instagram pages to his YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel has a nurture mechanism in place where if you look, what he doesn't really sell in each of his videos, but instead then he links to specific video which sells a product. The beauty about this model is that you have about 90% profit margins, right? Selling these info products communities. And you can take some of that money, let's say 10%, and reinvest it back to the content machine, right? Which spits more cash for you. And then you can reinvest it back and hire more people to create short form content. People like Luke Belmer literally go on a few podcasts per month, let's say, or even one podcast per month, right? And then there are people taking his clips from the podcast, repurposing them, putting out, blasting on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, which then drives traffic and attention to Luke Belmer and his Capital Club. They make crazy profit margins and then can reinvest whole back into this content machine, which drives massive amounts of revenue for their business. But the most important thing to make the strategy work is to nail down your product and offer. And it can take a while, right, until you nail it down. At first, you might gonna be doing content yourself, trying to figure out the product, trying to piece everything together. But as you slowly start piecing everything together and slowly start seeing that your product, sells, people are interested in it, people getting results, you can take some money from that, reinvest back into the content, and slowly start building this thing up. So as you can see, once you have leverage in business, it's not that difficult to make money. And as Warren Buffett said, it's not important how hard you row, but what boat you are in, right? Some people might be in the wrong boat that doesn't have this scalability leverage. So it doesn't matter how hard you work, you won't gonna be able to replicate the same results like these guys have, right? That is why everybody say that first $100,000 is the hardest. To reach my first $100,000, I hustled so much. I've done everything, I was freelancing, doing this, selling stuff, trying to figure, I didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew that I need to reach 100K. After I reached 100K, I literally tripled my net worth within 3 to 5 months. So it took me years to reach 100K. And then it took me a few months to literally triple that. At the start, I've done everything to reach that 100K, because when you have no momentum, no leverage, you're starting from zero, You literally have to apply brute force to get things going. But as you start rolling the snowball and finally reach your 100K, things become easier and easier with each day. Because then you can, hire experts, outsource certain things, hire people to create content for you, hire consultants, and essentially take better care of yourself and reinvest that money into yourself, into your business, so it grows faster. And most important thing, once you have 100K in your bank account, it gives you such a peace of mind to an ability to say no to certain things, because you're gonna be like good for a while, especially if you don't increase your living expenses. And for those that want to learn what I talked about on how these guys grow their business with content, and also a business model that allowed me to reach that 100K, which essentially was becoming a content creator on Instagram, making money through sponsorships, brand deals, content creation. I left a first link to the Instagram creator course in this video description. We have over 3,000 people community on Discord, people getting crazy results growing their personal brands on Instagram and transitioning into being a full-time content creators. And if you'd like to learn more about growing your online business, check out a recent interview I did with William Brown by clicking here. Thank you so much for watching.